Hello, hello. It's Madeline here today, and I just wanted to jump on here and talk about something that's very dear to my heart and also something that is super effective and powerful. Empaths, sensitive people, people who have wide open nervous systems that tend to be extra sensitive to their environment. And that can mean usually means sounds, smells, tastes, maybe have a sensitive stomach or digestive system, but mostly emotional energy. So if you're a person that goes into a room and picks up the energy of the room, which can be light and uplifting, and it also can be a negative, dark energy. And if you tend to absorb this into your body, even though it might not necessarily be yours. The other thing is that when we do feel things that are ours, they're felt very, very deeply, very deeply. So it's really hard to pick yourself up after a conflict with someone or after a kind of, a stressful encounter. Now, I absolutely have experienced this through my life where I would have like maybe an argument or a conflict or something that didn't go right. And it was very hard for me to function right after. I needed a practice to be able to let go, to almost blow off the energy of the moment before or the incident, to be able to move on. And in my day, and I saw that this was not necessarily true for other people. And it really got me thinking. And then I went down the whole path of discovering being an emotional empath and a very wide open, sensitive, emotional empath. So if you haven't already, please go to my website, Mindful Living Now, and I've got two wonderful courses there, the Alive Empath and the Empath Sanctuary, that I really, really love. And I've taken groups of empaths through those courses and just necessary skills that we need in order to be able to just survive and keep our head on straight in this world, right? So, the flip side of being an empath is that you're a very powerful, intuitive, deeply feeling soul. And right away, you might be thinking, well, that hasn't really helped me a lot. But what I want to let you know is that when you learn how to process and really alchemize, you become an emotional alchemist to be able to shift and change what you're feeling. It really puts you in a place of being able to powerfully help other people and also tune into the world and the healing of other people and the world, although that's not your primary job. Empaths, often take things on as their job to fix, and that's not it at all. But when it comes to breath work, so if you're an empath who's tried so many things and you've tried to set boundaries, you've done counseling, you've done body work, you've done all kinds of things to really find your a strong footing on this physical plane, breath work might be the thing for you. And I'll tell you why. My experience when I revisited transformational breath work was nothing short of mind blowing for me. Couple of reasons. We think we know. We think we know what we need to heal. We think we know what our problem is, what we need to fix in ourselves or in other people. And I want to tell you that your subconscious might have other plans. Your subconscious knows far more than your conscious mind ever can. So we're trying to fix and change up here when we're really being run by this big engine in here that's absorbing and taking in millions and trillions more bytes of information than our mind. So breath work actually goes into the subconscious And when you go on a breathwork journey, I usually set an intention. I have a general idea of what the theme is, but 100% of the time, insights come up. Um, Images, things, healing from that are being stored in the tissue that are beyond our knowing, but have a profound impact on our life. So if you're trying to heal a trauma from the mind, I can tell you that it's going to be a band-aid solution. And I'm coming from a very long background, decades of trauma treatment. And the mind is powerful, can set us off in the right direction, like a compass. Absolutely. It might have brought you here today. But when it comes to deep healing, it's the body, the emotions, the subconscious. And there's many, many wonderful approaches. The one I have found is transformational breath work. And if you feel called to step up, to join a breathwork journey or work with me individually, I am committed to your healing through breathwork because I know I that this world desperately needs deeply feeling people who are balanced and solid and healthy most of the time, right? But who are able to approach uh, bigger solutions in a bigger creative way. And that's the gift of being an empath. We have a super creative mind. And it can also create all kinds of problems too. Don't get me wrong. It can create problems in the body with all our thoughts and stories. But the other advantage of being an empath when it comes to breath work is that we already know our body pretty well because we're usually kind of hijacked by it. So we usually know, what that feels like. We know what heaviness feels like. We know what tightness feels like. And I'll tell you a secret. Not everybody in the world does. And so I know it's an overwhelming place to go into your body. So we get used to cutting ourselves off. But let me tell you, you already have that intuitive sense of what's being held in the body. And that can really guide your breath work journey towards healing. 1 hour and a half breathwork journey for myself and for so many of my clients are telling me that heals more than one woman said it healed more than she was able to heal in the last 10 years. That's been my experience too. And the healing comes in surprising and wonderful ways. So I'm so glad you're here on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And down below, I've put some links that you can go to download some essential healing practices for empaths, as well as a morning wise woman meditation breathwork practice for abundance. And why abundance? Because the world needs you to know how worthy you are, how abundant you are, so that your overflow is what you give to the world. Take care, wise women. So glad you're here. Please feel free to drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you or reach out for more information. Um, I'd love to chat more. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Bye for now.